I'm warning you right now, this may be a scary video, and not only because I'm wearing this ghoulish hat, but because I'm reviewing Halloween treats from Krispy Kreme. I remember when Krispy Kreme opened their first location in Canada. It was in the city of Mississauga. I never went to that location, but I remember watching on the news the huge lineups that were there on a daily basis to get these new Krispy Kreme donuts. Those lineups lasted quite a while, but fortunately, due to that location's success, more locations opened up in Canada. I don't go to Krispy Kreme very often, as I find what they call doughnuts more of a cake than a donut. But it's almost Halloween, and Krispy Kreme launched some new Halloween-themed treats. There are some spooky-themed donuts, and a new drink called the Freaky Frozze, or Frozze. I bought all the Halloween treats, so let's start this review. As the Freaky Frozze is a frozen drink, I'll let my past self do the review. Take it away. So this is the Freaky Frozze from Krispy Kreme. This is the large size. It also comes in a small version. I saw them make it at Krispy Kreme. They have a little squeeze tube of this green apple icing, and they coat streaks of it on the outside, and then they just fill it with a grape slushie that they have pre-made. So let's give this a try. Pretty standard. I mean, tastes like a grape slush. If you've had a grape slush before, you know what this is going to taste like. The one saving grace is it's a very nice grape slush flavor. Back to future me. Thanks, past self. As I sit here polishing off the last of the Freaky Frozze, I will add one additional thought. As the Freaky Frozze starts to melt, the green apple icing starts to meld in with the grape slush a bit more, which makes it much more sour. Not overly sour, not like a warhead type sour, just a little bit more sour. My opinion on this still stands though. This is very mid. You can buy a grape slushie probably in the 7-Eleven or any other place that sells these slushies and be just as happy. These Freaky Frozze are not even worth making a trip to Krispy Kreme to get. Honestly, I would say even if you're at Krispy Kreme, I would not buy this. But did you come for my opinion on the Freak Frozze? Probably not. You'll probably want to see the donuts. So let's do this. I got 1 dozen Krispy Kreme donuts. Let's take a look. There we go. Oh, so colorful. There are 4 designs for the donuts. There's this spiderweb pattern. There's this one called Boo Batter. There's this orange sprinkled one. And then there's this kind of looks like a witch theme with a black cat. There's also this one up here, but this is not considered part of their spooky Halloween theme. This is a featured donut, but it looks Halloweenish, so I got that as well. I think we need to take a closer look at each of these. Let's start with the one called Spooky Spider, an original glazed donut dipped in chocolate icing and topped with chocolate cookie pieces, an icing spider web, and a spider sugar piece. Take a bite. It's been a while since I've had a Krispy Kreme donut, but my original thought about a Krispy Kreme donut, how it's more cake than a donut, stands true. Taking a bite of this is like taking a bite out of a cake. Very, very sweet. Very fluffy. I mean, it's very, very tasty. If I closed my eyes and took a bite of this, I would not immediately say this is chocolate. Even though there's the cookie pieces on top, it's not a very strong chocolate. If you're looking for a chocolate donut, this is probably not what you want, but it's very, very sweet. If you just want an overly sweet donut, this is the one to go for. Hey, next one up is called Scaredy Cat. I gotta say, Krispy Kreme knows how to design a donut. It's very nice looking. A donut filled with delicious cream, dipped in purple icing, and decorated with green frosting and chocolate icing, topped with a chocolate cat piece. So this is a cream-filled donut. I'm going to cut this one open. I want to see what it looks like inside. What's inside of this one? Oh yeah, you can see the cream. So it's not custard, it's like an icing or I don't know, they call it cream. So let's give this one a bite. That cream is very nice. Surprisingly, this one's less sweet than the other one. I thought with all the purple icing, it would be sweeter. But nope, it's a very nice one. I wouldn't call it light, but it's definitely not as sweet as the other one. And this cat says it's chocolate, so let's take a bite. Yeah, it is chocolate. It's not chocolate icing. It's chocolate. It's not a chocolate fondant or anything. It's a decent chocolate. I like this one. This one's better than the Spooky Spider. But there's two more, so let's move on to the next one. Next up is the one they call Neon Orange Sprinkle. An original glazed donut with neon orange icing and topped with a Halloween sprinkle blend. So this is their most, I don't want to say standard, but I guess more like their original donut with just some colored icing and some sprinkles. So if you're typically go to Krispy Kreme and just get their standard glaze, this one might be for you. Let's take a bite. There's a little bit of flavor to that orange, I think. Yeah, so this is closest to the original glazed. Just bump up the sweetness level a bit because of the icing and also of the sprinkles. This would be my second favorite. So far, the Scaredy Cat is still the number one. There's still one more donut to go. Next up is the one they call Boo Batter. A donut filled with delicious cake batter, topped with neon green icing, spooky sugar sprinkles, buttercream, and a ghost sugar piece. And I have to say, as soon as I picked this up, this is a weighty boy. This thing is heavy compared to those other ones. This is not a light donut. This must be filled with a lot of cake batter. It's heavy, and it's covered with these sprinkles. And then this soft-bodied, hard head ghost. It's actually a really cool design. Kind of breaks off. Oh wow. That ghost head is pure sugar. Let's cut this one open. Ah, I'm surprised. There actually isn't that much cake batter. Why is this thing so heavy? It may be the top. There's a lot of sprinkles. It's like a thick layer of sprinkles on top. Let's give it a try. Oh, delicious. It's very tasty. Sprinkles. Sprinkles don't seem to have a flavor. The cake batter filling is delicious. I think this donut is for the people who want everything in their donut. This has the cream. It has the cake batter. It's got the sprinkles. If you're I want everything inside of my donut that I can get, this one's going to be for you. That was all 4 donuts, but we need to do another donut. Bonus donut. Their featured donut. So I don't have a specific name for this one, but it looks pretty Halloweenish. Let's give this a try. Let's see what they're going for here. So there's a donut for everybody in this collection. This one would be close to the original glazed, a little bit more icing, but it's got the chocolate coating on top. So if you're a chocolate fan, this will be the one for you. I guess it's very similar to just their chocolate icing donut with sprinkles. But if you're in the Halloween mood, you're buying some Halloween donuts for a party, I would include this one. The other ones are probably more nicely presented, except for this one. This one's pretty bland, plain. The other 3, those were very nicely presented. But I would include this. This is a very tasty donut as well. If you like chocolate, and it's not overly sweet. Some of those other ones were too sweet. This one's a nice chocolate flavor. I recommend this one as well. So these are the 4 Halloween-themed donuts from Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme, great job. 2 thumbs up. 2 icing-covered thumbs up. If you liked my review on this delicious treat, check out this video. I'll see you on the next one.